Jesse with the Bond Family Homestead with a weekly update on our homestead. I got new glasses this past week. Pretty excited about that. The other glasses were well over 2 years old, and it was time for them to go. So, every time I get new glasses, I have to shoot my bow and re-sight it in normally, because my anchor point turns out to be a little bit different. If you're not familiar with what your anchor point is, it's wherever you draw your bow back. Like my anchor point is normally right around this knuckle right here, right on my earlobe. My anchor point used to be, before I got glasses, whenever I had my contacts, which I can't wear anymore, my anchor point used to be the string on my nose, the fletching right here in the corner of my mouth. Worked out pretty good. Can't do that anymore. I had to change it, so therefore I had to re-sight it in. Now I've got to re-sight it in again. I grabbed the bow late yesterday afternoon and shot 3 arrows. All of them went to the left, so I'm going to correct for that, and hopefully I can get a sight in pretty quick. I'm going to try to do some hunting this evening. I know I got one. Cat and the dog are playing over there. I know I got one deer this year, but we need a lot more. Like I said before, it is a form of meat on our dinner table. So I'm gonna go ahead and sight this thing in, and then I'll probably walk around and give you an update on a few things. Alright, well, that did not turn out as good as I'd like. My grouping is off, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's because of these new glasses or what it is. Usually I can shoot pretty tight groups. That one was not. Those, I don't know, it's tight enough that I feel confident I can kill a deer, ethically. But it's still not what I would like to see. And it could be because of the wind's blowing a little bit today as well. We have had a lot of rain in 2 days. These pigs, I'm afraid, are going to wear this ground down a little too much for our pumpkins next year. There's not much we can really do about it. It is so muddy right now that Amanda actually got stuck in here trying to take care of this tarp, winterize the little pig hut. We're going to have to rebuild that hut into a bigger form here before long too. But you can see they have got holes wallered out like crazy through here. This is a soft and sloppy mess. I am hoping to be able to get them moved. It's probably not going to happen this weekend, unfortunately. Like I said, I don't think we can get in there to get their hut out. I think the hut's too heavy that we're not going to be able to move it in that kind of mud. You can see this ditch here is just full. Full. So that's a major issue that we've got, is just too much rain. It has slowed down what I had planned for today, which was to move those pigs. I had planned on doing that this weekend before all this rain hit. I didn't know that we was going to get that much rain. So, that's probably not going to happen today or tomorrow. It's going to have to dry up a little bit before we can actually do that, or I'm going to have to get them a pig hut built. Monday, I go pick up a new pig feeder. It's a self-feeder. Today I've got to get the trash hauled off, like on that weekly deal I told you guys about in a previous episode. It's not too bad out right now, just kind of windy. I think it's going to be a good day to be in a tree stand this afternoon. I have got 4 rabbits to get butchered. I'm hoping to do that after I haul the trash off. I've got some trash here actually that I need to get. Except for it's got water in it. Yep, I'm not going to be able to carry that and hold the camera at the same time. So we'll get that right before I leave. Got a spider on the camera there. Let's see, what else has been going on? We've had celebrated Halloween. Kids got all kinds of candy. They love their candy, but I don't. There's actually, I'll see if I can find it, and I'll link it. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description. There is actually a pretty good, I don't know if you'd call it an experiment or not. It's Off Grid with Doug and Stacy actually shows you how much sugar is in the candy, and it's pretty astounding. I will link that, and I'll try to find that, and I'll link it in the description, and you guys can watch that and see just how much sugar you're putting in your body with one candy bar. It's crazy. It's just mind-blowing. I knew there was a lot of sugar in there, but I didn't realize there was that much sugar. So, with us, if one of the kids go trick-or-treating, if they get the candy bars and that kind of stuff, we limit those. We don't let them have it all at once. They think it's mean. We're trying to help them stay healthy and protect their teeth. We usually limit those to one candy bar every so often. We'll still have this Halloween candy wherever Easter rolls around. Let's go in. I'm going to go in and see what Amanda is up to. Probably get ready to haul this trash off here in a few minutes. And then I can get home, get those rabbits butchered, and get in the woods. I still wish I could take you guys with me, but it's just don't work out very well whenever I tried that once. Alright guys, I'm sure, as you can tell from my attire, I'm going to hit the woods for a little bit today. I do feel comfortable enough with my accuracy that I can kill a deer. ethically. I think, actually, I might have figured out what it was earlier. Two things happened. As you can tell, the wind's picking up. It was blowing a little bit earlier whenever I was shooting. I think that has some to do with it. And then I also think that my jacket that I was wearing is one that I've never worn before to shoot with. I think that whenever I was shooting, I kept feeling that jacket pinch. I think that it was pinching and possibly throwing the arrow off where it wasn't being accurately thrown. I noticed it more with the second and the third shots than what I did with the first shot each time that I shot. I shot it a couple times, and every time I shot, up until the last time, the first shot was always the best shot. So I'm going to go ahead and go with it. And one of these days, I will try it again and make sure. But I'm pretty sure that it was that jacket I was wearing. So let's get to the woods. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. Won't be doing any filming in the tree or anything like that. Once again, I am not set up for that. So let's get out there and see what we can find for today. Well, no such luck tonight. I did see one. He was a smaller buck. I just kind of watched him play around, watched a bunch of squirrels play around. That's one thing that's guaranteed whenever you go deer hunting, at least around here. You're going to see squirrels and you're going to get to watch them play. So, that's going to conclude tonight. I am going to head back in the house and get something to eat, take these camo clothes off, get into some comfy clothes, and try again tomorrow. Hopefully it works out. Alright guys, well, it's Sunday night, and I did not get any hunting done at all today. I didn't get much of anything done today. Amanda got the chores done, and that's pretty much all that happened today. It's been rainy and windy and nasty all day long. That's the bad thing about where we are. Once it seems like we'll get periods where it just rains and it rains and it rains. We don't do much whenever it's rainy out. We don't have really the room to do any projects whenever it's rainy or anything like that. Not yet, at least. Part of our homestead plans is get more area to be able to do more things. Trapping season is just a couple of days away. It's not very far away at all. I am actually thinking about doing some trapping this year. Just mainly right around the house. I used to trap quite a bit until me and Amanda got together, and she didn't really care for where I was doing the skinning and the fleshing and that kind of stuff out at. So I have the barn now. I can do some skinning out there, but it's open faced and it's going to be cold. I'll probably do some there, possibly. Eventually I want to get a trapping shed. But the reason why I want to do as much trapping around here as I can is for predators. Our neighbors, probably maybe a mile away, they have been losing some chickens as well as us. This year we've lost quite a few chickens, and they actually just contacted us the other day, and they had lost 6 chickens, I do believe, in one night. That's a lot of chickens in one night to be losing.
So I'm gonna try to hit the predators pretty hard, and we don't have the problem that we used to since Lakota's staying in the coop with the chickens. So I'm hoping that by doing the trapping around the house that it'll completely take care of the problem for next spring. So I think I'm gonna call that a night. I just got back from dropping my kids back off with their mom, and I'm gonna go in and get this vlog edited and get it out to you guys. I hope that you guys have had a good weekend, and I hope you have a good week. We will catch you guys next weekend. Thank you for watching. God bless.